By Joey Durso, BBC Political Research Unit. Last week we learned more about the political adverts on Facebook pumped into people's feeds ahead of last year's general election. Using the site is free, but getting noticed can be expensive. The Electoral Commission has published a detailed breakdown of party spending in the run-up to the 8th of June. The figures show the Conservatives spent far more than Labour on Facebook, but their posts reached fewer people. How much cash? The figures break down how parties spent almost £40 million during last year's general election campaign period. Conservative and Unionist Party, £18,565,102, Labour Party, £11,003,980, Liberal Democrats, £6,788,316, Scottish National Party, £1,623,127, Best for Britain, £353,118, National Union of Teachers, £326,306, Green Party of England and Wales, £299,352, Women's Equality Party, £285,662, UKIP, £273,104, Theresa May's party paid Australian strategist Linton Crosby's firm, CTF Partners, £4 million to run their campaign, as part of £5.3 million spent overall by the party on market research canvassing. The Liberal Democrats spent £1.29 million on market research canvassing, while Labour spent just half that amount. Spending on unsolicited materials to electors, things like leaflets, was more evenly split between the parties. Lots of money went on various things classed as advertising, £5.3 million overall spent by the Tories, £3.1 million by Labour, £840,000 by the Liberal Democrats, £320,000 by the SNP, and amounts below £80,000 by the Green Party, Plaid Cymru and UKIP. Much of this went on things like billboards. But an increasing amount is being paid to companies like Facebook and Google for online advertising, and to smaller companies which help parties target voters effectively online. Of the £40 million, parties spent around £3 million directly on Facebook, and it wasn't evenly distributed. The Conservatives spent twice as much as all the other parties combined on Facebook. Back in 2015, the Conservatives secured an unexpected victory after spending £1.2 million on the social media site, about 10 times more than Labour. Although it's hard to prove a direct link, clever use of Facebook advertising in marginal seats was one of the things credited with helping David Cameron's surprise win. This time the Tories spent even more, but the party ended up going backwards, losing their majority in Parliament. Jeremy Corbyn's Labour Party got far more views and shares online despite spending barely a quarter of the amount the Tories did. Labour only spent a little more than the Liberal Democrats, who made far less of an impact online. So how did this happen? Image copyright Facebook, LIBDEMS image caption. The Liberal Democrats reached far fewer people than Labour on Facebook despite spending almost as much money during the campaign. BBC Trending ran a project called Filter Bubbles of Britain, which tried to shed light on social media campaigning. The project analyzed parties' use of Facebook tools to target people with precise, localized messages based on their age, location and political affiliation. This is known as micro-targeting. It's a pattern we noticed in this election that wasn't really there, or we didn't really notice, in previous ones, says Mike Wendling, who headed the project. Wendling's team spotted one clear trend in particular: the Conservatives paying for numerous adverts attacking Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn or his close allies, particularly John McDonnell and Diane Abbott. The most viewed video made by a political party during the campaign was a Conservative video attacking Mr. Corbyn for being weak on defense. It was viewed more than 8 times. Image copyright Facebook. Conservatives image caption. A Conservative advert accusing Jeremy Corbyn of being weak on defense. The most watched video posted by the official Labour page, giving 10 reasons to vote for the party, a couple of days before the 8th of June vote, got half as many views. Image copyright Facebook. Labour image caption. An election video posted by the Labour Party. Overall though, Labour's page posted far more videos, and they got far more views overall than videos posted by the Conservatives or other parties. Labour videos were often reposted multiple times, a tactic the Conservatives barely used. Mark Wallace, editor of the website Conservative Home, has published a lengthy, critical account of how the operation, which succeeded in 2015, failed to do so 2 years later. Lots of the data gathered for the 2015 election had been allowed to go stale, and the machine was caught off guard, he told the BBC. They had been letting people go in late 2016 on the assumption that the next election was still 4 years away from the party's official pages. Analysis by BuzzFeed News found that pro-Labour, anti-Tory news stories were far more widely shared online than articles supporting